I was hoping that we would have seen a Grogu reference somewhere.
Mm-hmm. This is the show where it would make the least amount of sense. To
I
be
know,
honest.
that's why I want to see it.
Yes.
I say it has to make
see,
sense. Before we get into bold predictions for season 2, we made a bunch of early bold predictions for this season. So let's take a quick peek at those. Some of these are really, really dumb. I'll just say that.
Yeah, why don't we start with the dumb one?
Starting with Christian. No, I'm kidding. Christian has said that K2SO will show up, but be bad.
Kind of did happen.
I mean, the same type of model droid showed up, so I guess
and was
that's
bad.
Fair, and it was
maybe
bad.
it will be K2SO.
Right, could be. So we will give you 0.5 points for that.
I'll take a half a point. Nice.
I said Cassian. Oh, so mine's a bigger long-term one where I had said, essentially I said that Cassian won't die in Rogue One and that this show is going to not retcon, but show us a character. My thinking was Bix will come in and save him at the last second. So.
But leave Jyn on the beach to die.
Do you still believe that? Wait, we'll give you now time to.
No, I still believe that
it give you an out.
I still believe it could potentially happen.
I mean, it could until we see otherwise.
Till we see otherwise. Till the show is said it's done.
Yeah.
20 years go by and they decide for some reason they just put out some random line in a book that talks about some like character that does save Cassian.
Nice.
And then finally Arjuna said no Force users in the first season. That did not happen. Didn't see any Force
that
users.
we know of,
We saw
unless
Luthen.
Luthen is.
Okay, good stuff there. Let's hear your predictions though for season 2. I already said that B2 Emo becomes K2SO, and if season 2 is, the last season, then my original prediction that Cassian will be shown alive at the end of the events of Rogue One would also count for that as well. But let's hear your predictions.
Bold predictions. We're gonna get Han Solo in season 2.
Played by Harrison Ford or Alden Emmerich.
Probably Alden, but here's why I think it's a possibility. And if it's not a direct appearance, I think
A mention?
at least a mention or something, or some kind of connection, because we're Mon Mothma is getting into interesting financial straits, and she's starting down this more seedy, criminal-ish avenue of transferring money. And, well, a big profession for transferring money somewhat illegally is smuggling. And so I think there's a very natural way I think you can get Han Solo in. The other thing as well is that Obi-Wan gave us young Luke, young Leia. I have a feeling that Disney is going to do the Marvel thing, put themselves in where, we've had Luke, young Leia. Let's get ourselves a young Han in one of these shows. And I think Andor would be the best show to put him into in some way.
Remember, though, like in terms of time, we've already seen the young.
What is the time?
With Solo, because Solo, the movie.
Oh, yeah. I just mean for the shows, though. For the shows.
But we have the actor already.
Alden Emmerich.
No. Yeah. I understand that. I just mean for these shows, I think they want to put in some of these Juno's line legacy characters because I think it helps drive traffic to the shows. To be honest,
How do we know that kid wasn't Han Solo? We don't know who his parents are. That one at the end, she was going to marry their daughter. Mon Mothma's daughter was meeting.
I think at this time Han's older.
Yeah, we already know.
I think we already know.
Yeah, Aldrich's Han would be the Han.
He's that old?
Yeah, he is significantly older than Leia. It is.
If you think about it, it's actually really creepy.
It's super fucking creepy.
Yeah.
There's like a 15.
I had no idea.
There's like a 15+ age gap between the two characters.
What?
He's too busy with Indiana Jones 5. So
yeah, whatever.
Oh, boy.
It's all weird. But
yeah, Han Solo, book it.
All right, Solo in season 2. Cool.
I hope I'm wrong, though. By the way, I will say I hope there is not a Han Solo, but I just have an itch.
You know what I was hoping for? I was hoping that we would have seen a Grogu reference somewhere.
This is the show where it would make the least amount of sense. To
I
be
know,
honest.
that's why I want to see it. I say it
You
has
just
to
see
make sense.
you see a K2SO just holding like a little like Grogu in the background,
Yeah.
like swinging him around. I don't know why he'd be abusing him.
Because he's trying to steal chicken nuggies.
16 years. is his
Get your
sentence.
hand out of the nugget jar.
What would you have done though if like you're like on the prison planet and like
Grogu's in prison?
working the line?
Oh, I do have a quick question. One observation for the prison planet, real quick.
They're all human.
All humans and
Yep.
all men. So, I mean, the gender thing makes sense. You probably want to separate men and women, but all humans. And I thought that was interesting.
It's probably
Well, we know
they
the Empire's racist.
Well, yeah, we do know that, but it's also I think they separate.
So why wouldn't there be more aliens?
They're doing
in
something
jail.
even more menial.
Oh, there you go.
right,
Yeah.
but I think they also separate the species based on what they can and can't do.
That would make sense.
Right, like
That would
if you
make a
have
lot of
somebody
sense,
that has like 6 arms or whatever, that's probably either too easy or inefficient or whatever. So remember, the Empire is all about efficiency. So keeping them grouped together would make sense.
Also, from a production standpoint, it's cheaper.
There's also that logic as well.
Of course.
Junior, your bold prediction for season 2?
My bold prediction for season 2 is that we will get Jyn Erso in the final episodes, and we'll have some very direct connections and retellings of some of the early scenes of season 2 of Rogue One.
With Saw Gerrera? So are you talking specifically like with her and Saw?
Yeah, I think we'll have Saw appeared a little bit in this season. I think he'll be a bigger presence in season 2, and I think we'll get some Jyn stuff with Saw and maybe some of the other characters as well in season 2.
Will we get a show just called Jyn that has Qui-Gon Jinn and Jyn Erso teaming up?
Yes.
And drinking gin?
Yeah, they just drink gin and rebel.
Hi, I'm Jyn Erso,
Yes.
and I'm Qui-Gon Jinn, and we exclusively only drink aviation gin.
Oh.
Ryan Reynolds presents Jyn and Jyn.
Gin and gin.
So it's Qui-Gon Jinn, Jyn Erso, and Deadpool somehow.
I mean,
Pretty much.
Deadpool crosses dimensions
He does.
or something.